Hello, YouTube viewers, and welcome to Chapter 6, the reading of Checklist for a Perfect Christmas. It's published by Doubleday Delt Publishing Group, Incorporated, 1540 Broadway, New York, New York, 10036, 1996. Judith Blahnik. Chapter 6, The Last Minute Christmas. It's December 18th. And you haven't done a thing to prepare for Christmas. You've no plan, no wreath, no cards, no tree, and certainly no gifts. You've enjoyed the Christmas cards and gifts that you've been receiving, all the while feeling increasingly guilty because you haven't sent any out. But what can you do? You might be depressed about something, your job, your family, relationship, something, and you don't have enough time, money, or enthusiasm to get into Christmas this year. This happens to the best of us. Hi Sam, welcome. Especially if you had a difficult change in life. It can also happen to anybody working under the pressure of a deadline, which leaves no time to think, buy, decorate, or spend. What makes matters worse is that once you miss out on the holiday spirit, you can fall prey to an array of negative feelings that leave you constantly annoyed and cranky. By December 18th, you may feel as if you're a victim of Christmas. Those never-ending carols follow you everywhere at the cleaners, the supermarket, and the gas station. Even in the hardware store, where you usually can depend on grumpy service choirs and crooners, are instantly singing angels we have heard on high. The sidewalks, parking lots, and stores are abuzz with that killer bee energy of shoppers, and it begins to scare you. Friends have invited you to gatherings, and though you've said you'd go, you're planning how to back out gracefully. You can't help yourself. You're a Yuletide hostage. You can neither be in Christmas nor out of it. Then something happens. Well, if you're lucky, it does. Having such a December 18 following a difficult breakup several years ago, I was walking lockjawed and glum down my block when I saw an old man slip and nearly fall. His cane went flying and his grocery bag tumbled, spilling canned goods and what looked like an Entenmann's cake. A young man walking his dog not only stopped to help, but offered to see the old man home. The old man took the young man's arm. The black Labrador walked attentively alongside. I was touched by this scene, the scare of slipping and losing control and the humiliation of spilled groceries. As far as I'm concerned, one's grocery bag is as private as one's underwear drawer. We're met with warm and assuring strength and patience. As the two men and the dog disappeared around the corner, I became keenly aware that I was standing still, probably for the first time in weeks. Hi, Scary. Welcome. Then I noticed the quiet wind in the few bushy evergreens amid the line of bare gray maples. Down on the corner where men were selling Christmas trees and wreaths, I saw fire leaping from a large metal drum. There was always a fire going while the men worked outside, hoisting trees into the baling machines before sending them home with customers. But in this moment, that particular fire from half a block away warned me through. I could make out the tiny strains of the first Noel coming from their battered tape player, and the spirit hit me like an electrical surge. Here's how my own last-minute Christmas unfolded. Like Ebenezer awakening on Christmas morning, I became uncontrollably enthused. I wanted to buy a wreath and a tree on the spot, to run to the butcher and buy the goose in the window, to rampage to the toy store and buy harmonicas and trumpets, etch-a-sketches, slinkies, board games, Patty, Play Pals, and G.I. Joes. Instead, I bought an armlet of evergreen branches and sprinted home. With the aromatic pine boughs and a pitcher of water in front of me, I sat down to organize my newfound enthusiasm into a plan for Christmas. Memory. No matter what you begin to play for Christmas, always begin by writing down your memories. Sit quietly and let your thoughts flow. It is essential that you do this, especially if you're facing a last-minute Christmas. Whatever shape Christmas takes, it should come from within as a personal expression, and not from the barrage of stimuli and demands in the outer world. As soon as I had my memory list to look over, I began to make a possible list, all the things I could pull off that would connect me with my memories: a tree, wreath, ornaments, friends over to help trim the tree, string cranberries, have mulled cider, snacks and Christmas cookies, watch a video, perhaps It's a Wonderful Life, send plates of cookies as gifts to friends, midnight mass at the cathedral, or the Festival of Carols at St. Tim's Christmas Day, quiet Christmas night dinner with friends, fly home on the 27th for a surprise visit, and those long talks with family that I cherish. Next, I brainstormed a possible gift list. Then I set everything aside while I looked at my financial resources and came up with a spending plan for all Christmas entertaining gifts and all. The plan. Finally, and not long after I had sat down to do it, a satisfying but manageable plan for a last-minute Christmas emerged. It was a Christmas I could enjoy, familiar but also with room for new traditions and surprises, and my plan wouldn't exhaust my budget. A sketch of it follows. A small tree trimming party involving dinners, stringing cranberries and popcorn for the tree, and watching Miracle on 34th Street. A Christmas Memory or It's a Wonderful Life. An under $10 gift grab bag, extra gifts in case anyone brings a child. Or a camcorder or use your telephone to record tree trimming party. Send the recording as a Christmas card to family. Christmas Eve at the cathedral for midnight mass. Christmas Day, quiet Christmas dinner with friends. Quick gifts, gift certificates, catalog deliveries online, tins of bakery bought cookies. Fly home on 27 and back on January 1st. My plan came off pretty much as planned, except that tree trimming party was so enjoyable nobody wanted to sit and watch a video. Instead, we sang along to some classical albums: Elvis, Nat King Cole, and Mitch Miller. The gift grab bag ended up being a terrific idea. People brought great presents, puzzles, wind-up toys, wild socks, t-shirts, tiny joke books and quote books, nifty mugs and keychains with whistles. There was a slinky which everyone passed around, a kaleidoscope, and refrigerator magnets. Hello, Devon. Negotiating trades was allowed, and everybody, especially the kids, made trades. One gift certificate for a 20-minute neck and shoulder rub was lobbied heavily for trade. The recorded Christmas greeting from my relatives was a great idea. Several people at the party knew their way around cameras and recording. The camera person was always changing, and the resulting 45-minute recording was fun to watch. Midnight mass at the cathedral on Christmas Eve held lots of surprises. I talked 2 friends into going with me, and they were delighted. The mass began with a marching band and a procession of the world-renowned Bread and Puppet Theater's 20-foot-high ceremonial puppets. I felt very lighthearted on Christmas Day and kept to myself, just as I wanted. For lunch, I had leftover soup from the tree trimming party. I made a few phone calls to friends and relatives, then managed to bake a chocolate cake, my contribution to Christmas dinner, and took a nap before going off to my friend's house. Even though it was planned at the last minute, this celebration brought some of the excitement, joy, and peace of Christmas into my life. The experience proved to me that if I wait until the last minute, somehow I manage to get into the spirit of things. So take heart. Even though things might not be going well for you, and you haven't labored in high spirits during the month-long preparations, you can still give wing at any moment to the part of your soul that yearns to fly into Christmas. Checklist for a last-minute Christmas. A checklist which people use to thwart panic and confusion is essential when you're planning a last-minute Christmas. The checklist is a sample based on my own last-minute plans. By reviewing it may help you shape and focus your own list. Your own last-minute plans might involve more or fewer get-togethers, no religious ceremonies, a lot more shopping, whatever. The most important thing to remember is to keep plans simple and rooted in personal memory and taste. December 18th. Take 15 minutes to draw upon memories so that this last-minute Christmas still can be uniquely and fully yours, full of your personal character and touches. Decide how you want to spend the remaining holidays, especially Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and New Year's. Hi, Brett, welcome. Plan at least one special activity with friends and family or chosen loved ones. Make travel arrangements, plane, bus, train reservations, car rental, motel, hotel reservations. Make a list of tasks in order of priority and possibility. Shopping for gifts, decorations, and a tree. Having friends over for supper and tree trimming. Grocery shopping, house cleaning, gift wrapping, packing. Getting a pet sitter if you're traveling. Hi, Brett. Yeah, I think we do remember you. Welcome. Make gift list. If you can afford to do so, use catalogs to order cakes, fruit, gift baskets, sweaters, pajamas, or any other items as gifts for family and friends. Have the gifts sent overnight or second day delivery. Call friends to invite them over for supper, tree trimming, screening of Christmas movies, and grab bag gift exchange under $10 and wrapped on December 22nd. Accept an invitation you have left unanswered. Take any Christmas decorations out of storage and hang them up. Make arrangements for Christmas Eve, midnight mass, concert, ceremony of carols, dinner at a restaurant, travel. December 19th. Buy tree and extra lights and ornaments if needed. Buy popcorn and cranberries for stringing. Buy extra bows of greens for fresh bouquets. Shop for gifts and wrapping paper, ribbon, tape, tissue paper, tags, bags, tins, boxes, extension cords, cards. Buy groceries, paper goods, and decorations for tree trimming party. Order Christmas cookies from the bakery or bake them, enough to serve at the party and to send home as presents. Reserve videos for rental or viewing on December 22nd. Make arrangements for pet sitter for December 27th to January 1st, or whenever you're leaving. December 20th. String lights on the tree and place branches of greens decoratively around in pitchers. Decorate door with a swag of fresh greens and a red bow. Select Christmas music for tree trimming party. Complete wrapping presents for UPS, US Mail, Canada Post, etc., FedEx to pick up for out-of-town shipping. December 21st. Do last-minute party shopping. Candles, film, batteries, party favors, tablecloth. Pick up cookies from bakery or bake them. Put extras on plates or in tins to give as gifts. Buy fresh greens for party salad. Finish wrapping presents. Prepare soup for tree trimming party. Refrigerate and clean the house. December 22nd. Call UPS, FedEx, US Mail, Canada Post to arrange pickup of Christmas cards, etc. on December 23rd. Set up buffet table. Pick up sourdough bread from bakery or brioche, rolls, etc. Baked bread. Select Christmas music and pick up videos. Organize ornaments for tree trim. Arrange food on buffet table. During the party, let everyone shoot a few minutes on the recorder as a Christmas greeting for their family. December 23rd. Send Christmas cards. Complete gift shopping and wrapping. Do any shopping for Christmas Eve or Christmas Day meals. December 24th to 25th. Watch Miracle on 34th Street. Attend the ceremony of carols, then midnight mass at the cathedral. Sleep in on Christmas Day. Make cake for dinner, dessert. Dinner at friend's house on Christmas night, December 26th to 30th. Buy Christmas cards and send for New Year's greetings instead. Pack for a trip home. Alright guys, you guys stay tuned and we'll do chapter 7, Gifts and Giving, on our next reading, which will probably be tomorrow. Everyone have a good evening. Be cheery, safe, and bye guys. Appreciate you all.